Right now, it's just a business.
Miss Beaver. Stackers. Yeah, you'll get over that.
Yeah. 30-inch, like I would rather do that on the axis all day long.
Yeah,
I don't want to do it
nice.
on the...
I am here with Jenny. And
Hi.
She is starting a firewood business. Let's see the name of your business. And you have a channel or just a business?
Right now, it's just a business.
Miss Beaver.
And I've got some TikToks.
Who cannot like that? You got some TikToks.
And hopefully, I'll do a YouTube video.
There you go.
Yes,
awesome.
Exactly.
So you're just getting going with the firewood business.
I am just getting going. It started by, we got a wood boiler to heat our house. And we need a splitter.
Sure.
And I was a little intimidated at first, but the second I got my hands on that wood and that splitter, I was gone.
A lot of women say that.
Yes, I do like wood. The hardwood is good.
There you go. So you're cutting wood for yourself.
Yes.
And you're starting to sell it.
Correct.
So how much wood, like in a year, do you guys go through, do you think?
I'm not really sure. I mean, this is all very new. I know that for the winter season, we go through about 23 face cords.
Oh, okay. Yep,
and I have a wood barn.
So about 7 full cords. Yep.
And I split all the wood. I
So
stack it all. I do it all myself.
Are you cutting it to yourself?
No. Actually, my boyfriend John is cutting it. But actually, he just purchased us a processor.
Oh, so what did you get for a processor?
We got.
What color is
I
it?
feel like I'm so on the spot. No, it's timber. It's timberwood.
Got it.
A timber
wolf.
Timber wolf.
Got it. Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
So we're very
That'll be
excited.
nice.
It should be coming in October.
It's nice. It's nice having a machine that can do a lot of the work for you. You'll find out you'll like it even more because you get more production done. So
yes, I just said I don't want him to take away my splitter because that's my church time. I like to split.
A lot of people don't realize how therapeutic it is to be outside with no phones, no people, no traffic.
That's what it is.
And just destroy wood.
Yes, the world is so noisy right
yes,
now.
it is.
So, yes.
So you're doing this wood, you're heating with wood. Do you have like a favorite kind of wood?
Not really. I mean, well, we did just get some cherry delivered.
Cherry's
so
nice.
We're actually saving that for us.
Cherry is very nice wood. So you wouldn't consider yourself a wood snob or like there's...
No, that is all
kind of
very...
wood?
No,
it's all good.
All wood is good, big or small.
There's another one. So...
Yes.
Now, starting to sell wood, you're doing bundles and selling them?
Actually, the bundles by the roadside are going so fast. I'm only selling them for $5 a bundle.
Yep, that's good. Yeah.
And I can't keep it in. I have a marketplace, 3 marketplace ads.
Cool.
So dealing with a few creepy guys here and there,
but
for the most part, it's been really fun.
So then, the wood, are you thinking about getting another location to sell it, or just kind of keep it close to home?
Just still keep it close to home.
And are you reinvesting that money back into buying equipment?
100%,
more wood? There
absolutely.
you go. Good. So do you get a lot of free wood, or are you buying a lot of it, or how do you get your wood?
Actually, it's all free wood.
That's the best kind. Free wood.
Free wood is very good. Tree
so
service guy.
do you guys, when you get your wood and you're cutting it, splitting it, whatever, do you stack it or just throw it in a pile? What are you doing?
Well, we did buy a conveyor belt, so there is
you guys are moving up fast.
So I split, put it on the conveyor belt, and it goes up in a pile. But then sometimes I'll go to that pile and then I'll stack it.
Oh, okay. Well, you're going to find out that stacking takes a lot of time and effort. You can make more wood if you just let it pile up.
I totally agree. And watching your videos has definitely much helped. And the one video that I like the best, that actually I was starting to get tired. And it was starting to weigh on me a little bit, even though I still loved it. But then the video that you said was, when you think that you've worked hard enough, work harder and be 10 steps ahead of everyone else and learn what you're doing. And that lit a fire under me. And now I'm just like, yes, okay, I'm back.
Most people do not know their limitations.
Yeah.
The only people that truly know their limitations are the people that are ultra marathon runners, the people that run 200, 300, 400 miles, at a time, where they literally, their mind will shut down before their body.
Right.
And the mind is what limits you. I always say the number one biggest enemy that I have is a guy that I see every morning in the mirror.
And
that guy slows me down.
Amen to that one. I totally agree.
Oh,
yes.
very cool. That's awesome. Well, thanks for talking. Nice to meet you.
You're very nice to meet you as well.
There you go.
Bye.
So I'm here with Michelle, and she's from Burton, Ohio, which is how far away?
2.5 hours.
2.5 hours. So she's a local. We came from a long ways. Now, do you guys cut and sell firewood?
No. Well, we cut firewood all the time.
So
but
you burn firewood for yourself?
That's what we use for heat.
Okay, so what kind of wood's your favorite?
Hardwoods, maple, anything that gives off heat and lasts a while.
Because
I mean, we don't burn any.
All wood burns. That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
But we have it inside. We don't have a big old outside wood burner. We burn from the basement. We have a stove in our basement that heats our whole house. So
nice. So, how much wood do you have in a year, and what's the right amount you guys need every year?
Well, we go through about 7 cords. My husband cuts about 12 a year because that's what he cuts for my father-in-law who lives next door also.
Got to keep the father-in-law happy.
So,
yeah, that's important.
11 to 12 cords a year, I think.
Is that the right amount, do you think?
Well, we've had mild winters, so we've been burning a little less, but that's about what we burn.
Right. So what's the right amount to have, like, overall, do you think?
I don't know. Right now we have about.
The answer is always more.
Well, always a lot.
There you go.
We like a lot of wood.
All the wood.
Yes, all the wood.
There you go.
We hate to have to buy wood also. We like to cut it from our property.
Yep. So how many acres do you guys have that you can cut from?
We have like 8, but then the neighbor across the street has 5, and my husband's he should have been, he's a mason, but he should have been someone who does this for a living because this is his passion.
So, that's good that he's got a good hobby.
Yeah, he does have a good hobby.
That's good.
So it keeps him from drinking out of the bars.
There you go. So do you guys stack your wood or you just put it in big piles?
Oh, you don't want to know how he stacks it. Oh, he's so anal with his
He's got to have it with a
micrometer
and it's got to be perfect.
He's ridiculous.
He's a mason.
All of our neighbors laugh because they always send me pictures. They're like, we want this guitar next.
Oh, he makes things?
Oh, no. Well, he does. He does live cutting of, he's made me quite a few pieces of furniture, but when he stacks it, we do it in nice, even though he hates stacking, but he bitches that I don't help him enough stack. But I don't stack like he does. So
he wants it perfect.
Yes, he's a perfectionist.
Yeah. Well, that's good. If he was selling wood, it would change because that's a lot of time. Exactly.
He'd be this $100,000 machine if we were selling.
200.
Okay, 2. Yeah. Pocket change.
How many chainsaws do you guys have?
That he uses, he's probably got about 4. His biggest is the 500i.
He's got a 500i.
He'd like the 881.
Oh, yeah, you should get one of those. Yeah.
But he's a steel guy. But he's got one those old yellow ones too.
McCulloch.
Yeah, McCulloch. He's got multiple of those, but those are more for show on his.
So do you know how many chainsaws he needs?
Oh, it's never enough.
More.
Yeah, is that the right answer?
That's the right answer. Thank you so much, Michelle.
Thank you.
Nice talking to you.
Yes, nice meeting you.
I am here with Karen and Phil, and I said Karen first because she's the important part of the team here, because you handle all the money and make sure that he doesn't spend it all.
Exactly.
So that's important.
She tries.
I try.
She tries.
There you go.
Really hard.
Okay, so now you guys obviously sell a lot of wood, cut a lot of wood. Do you burn wood yourself too?
We do.
Nice. Now, what's your favorite kind of wood? Like number 1, what's your favorite?
Free.
That is the right answer. I told you he was a highly skilled professional. That's the right answer. So, and when you're cutting all this wood, how much is for yourself to burn? How much is to sell?
We probably only go through 12 cord at the house.
For heating?
Yeah.
And you burn for fun too, a little bit, or for drinking?
Yeah, we got a fire pit. So there's a card for the fire pit usually.
Yeah,
there you go. Yeah. So, and then how much are you selling in a year? What's like a good amount?
It's probably going to be pretty close to 200 this year.
Oh, that's a good amount. Yeah. That's about what I do.
Yeah.
What's the right amount of wood to have?
You never have enough wood.
That is the right answer. I told you he was a highly skilled professional.
Okay, he's hired for answering today.
So now, would you consider yourself a wood snob? Like, is there wood that you don't like, or wood that you like more than others, or?
I don't like dirty wood.
That's a good
if
answer.
it's covered in dirt, I don't like it.
Yeah. Other than that, all wood's good.
Yeah.
And free's the best kind.
I'm not a fan of elm.
No, but
I don't like oak because it's heavy and I have to stack it.
Yeah, oak is heavy. Okay, that's one of the questions. Are you stackers or pilers?
We're stackers.
Yeah, you'll get over that. Believe me, just try a couple bins.
I have.
My stuff dries fantastic. I just pile it up.
Where we're at, it's pine and it molds like within a week.
Do you put it on pallets? Do you have any shaded area in the open, or does wind get it?
It's in the open. It's not in a farm field like what you've got.
Yeah, that helps.
But
Yeah, you want wind and sun and off the ground.
Yeah.
That's the
Definitely.
key.
Yeah. Definitely.
So yeah, that helps a lot. So now, so stackers and piles, we got that covered. So how many chainsaws do you own?
3?
3?
Yeah, I think just 3.
And which ones do you have? What do you got? You're a steel guy, right?
Well, I've always been a John Surratt guy.
Oh, okay,
But they
yeah.
stopped making them.
Yeah.
And my hands would go to sleep running the old John Surratts.
Yeah, you get numb, yeah.
So we went and bought one of each, a Husky and a Steel.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
And then we let the people decide what one we should keep. And
what
now
do
I have a 500i.
500i is a very nice saw. The only one problem with the 500, well, besides that they're not cheap, they're thirsty girls. They like to drink.
Yeah.
The mileage
You
per
don't know
gallon
anybody
isn't
like
very
that, do
good.
No.
I'm not saying anything.
No.
Yeah, no, it's a good saw. I like them all, but my favorite saw is the one that's sharp and running well. That's all that
Yes.
matters. And if you
Yes.
got good service, that is the key. Now, what's the right number of saws to have, do you think, Phil? Because I know what Karen's going to say.
I'm going to say the same thing. You never have enough chainsaws.
There you go.
but-
He's on it.
Yeah.
That is right. Well, thanks so much for talking.
Yeah.
Thanks,
I'm going to
guys.
thank you for this big sticker, too. It makes
Oh.
a fan. It makes a fan.
Well, thanks a lot.
Good to see you, Chris.
Look at who I found. I am here with Heath and Rachel from Hardworking Woman. And
A hard-working man.
kind of. And you guys made the big trip. How long does it take you guys to get here?
About 5 hours.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Well, 450 on GPS, probably 520 with 2 stops. So
Nice. Look at this here. We got machines coming in here. Holy smokes, they almost got us. I didn't know we were going to get run over.
I didn't either. He's like, move
So
it
now-
or lose it.
right.
I'm just asking general questions this year. Nothing hard. There's no like big rigorous interview.
All right.
You guys do firewood, right?
We do
And you do heat with wood also, or is it just
Yes.
firewood for yourself?
heat with wood, and so we sell wood. We started because my boys wanted money, and I'm like,
Sure.
you want money? Earn it. I'm not going to give it to you. We got the firewood here that we used to heat with.
Right.
So I taught them how to sell it. You know, I would buck it up, they'd split it, put it in the stands, and it just kept growing, and the kids got older, and we sort of just took over.
So how much wood do you heat with? Like, what do you go through in a year?
Oh, I don't even keep track of it. I don't know. So we heated for years with a firewood insert, and just last year I put an outdoor wood burner in. So
nice.
we burn way more wood, but way junkier wood now because I
Sure,
put one
you
of
get
the
rid of your
older
trash,
styles
sure,
in.
yeah.
Yeah. So
So how much do you sell on a year then, do you think?
I have no idea.
How much do you think you produce in a year? How many cords, just a guess?
Well, we bought a 20 cord truckload this year, which we'll do, and then
Nice.
plus all the other stuff. So probably 30 to 40 would be
Nice.
my guess. So.
And is that like the right amount for you, or?
No, not enough. It's not nearly
That
enough.
is the right answer. More is better.
Yeah, we are. I turn people away constantly because I don't sell it till it's ready.
Right.
But I might try to sell some of the green oak out
Sure.
of the cord load so I can buy another one and start
for
flipping it.
And if you can get some heating people where they're willing to sit on it,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
So,
not a
because
problem,
Russ does that, Russ Willie.
yeah, I got one real good customer, and this year she bought a semi-load because she wants
Yeah.
it for the next 3 years, and so.
So I might. I've always been adamant against that, but I might delve into that this
Sure.
year just to keep flipping loads, and then I'll sell
Right.
enough to pay for another load, and then store the
That's
rest.
the smart way to do it. That's the
So.
smart way to do it. Now, are you a Husky guy, a Still guy, or doesn't it matter?
I'm not a Husky guy, but I've got Steel, I've got Makita, I've got Echo. I've never owned a Husky. I wasn't against it. My Husqvarna lawnmower was a nightmare.
Oh yeah.
But I'm not a brand loyal guy. Give me what works. And
right? Yeah, I like
ported saws are great. I'm now a big fan of ported saws after having a
Oh,
few.
yeah. What?
And the pro grade
What?
saws. Yeah.
That's
the pro
the thing I
grade
don't
saws
get so
versus
loud.
homeowner. So
That's
give me a pro grade
Yeah.
of any brand, and they're probably going to be fine.
Yeah, the pro saws are the way to go, and bigger is better.
Yeah.
Everything about them is great. So now, Rachel, do you do any? You do some splitting too, right?
I do some
Which
splitting.
splitter do you like? Because you run a bunch of them.
I run all of them. I mean, we only have one horizontal. We have a vertical. We have a processor, and now we have a little box they're like resplit. So
Nice. What's your favorite one?
depends on what I'm splitting. If I have like what's our biggest rounds that will split like 30-inch, like I would rather do that on the Axis all day long.
Yeah, the
I don't
Axis
want to
is
do
nice.
it on the
No,
wood.
do you have the newer upgraded one too?
Now we got the original.
Oh, still nice.
It is still very
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
But if I have just like a round, like a what's the typical, like 12-inch round? Or
12 or 14.
I just
and you
want to like zoom, then it's fun. It's like
you put it through the 8-way on the all-wood, and it's just one push and 8 pieces of perfect
I'd
firewood.
rather do that than
That's a beast, yeah.
bring it over.
But you need a conveyor really for
So
that.
you just need a different machine for all your needs.
Yeah, a few different ones is good. I agree with that. What's like your favorite saw then, Heath?
My favorite saw is probably either my Makita that I had ported.
Really?
It's a 7900, which was a Sachs Domar, and they don't make any of them anymore.
Right.
Or probably my Echo. I got a CS501P that I had ported, and it's a little light saw that just rips. So those are my two favorite.
Nice. And the right number of saws is?
More.
Same as wood.
Just like knives.
Same as axes, knives, flashlights.
Yeah.
A guy can never have enough.
Yeah, those are the things you run. You always need more flashlights and knives and all that kind of
Log
stuff.
splitters in my case.
There
I've
you
got
go.
quite a
There you
collection.
go.
Splitters are more.
What's now the wood that you're selling? What's the going rate in your area? What does it go?
The
for?
going rate in my area, or what I sell it for?
Get it both.
A lot of people sell for 75 to 100 a face cord or a third of a cord. I do 150, and I sell out. I can't keep up because I have a higher quality. I consistent split sizes, dry wood, smaller splits.
Right.
I had someone ask me where I import my wood from.
There you go.
I'm like, I don't import it. And they're like, why does it burn so much better than everyone else's? Well, because it's
dry.
small and it's dry, and my campfire wood, I mix species. It's not a monoculture. So some of the faster burning, better flame throwing, but some of the longer lasting.
So what's your favorite wood?
Oh, for
whatever.
Ash.
Well, ash because of how it was so ready when you got it, because dead from the emerald ash borer, but it's hard to find good ash now.
Yeah.
I like red oak. I like the way it smells when I split it. It splits pretty easy.
Yep, it's good wood. Keeps a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Are you a piler or a stacker?
I am both. I do both. So I am. So we live in the middle of a wood, sort of, and I'm going to try a bigger stack, but I don't know that I'm going to get the wind for it to be successful.
Yeah.
So I have IBC totes. I stack off the axis. We loose throw or fill off the horizontal and off the dyna processor.
Yep.
And I'm going to use those totes to build a corral with pallets underneath to fill with the dyna processor, but I don't know if I'm going to have the wind that I'm going to need.
I know a guy who did it, and it's working great for him. He said it works fantastic.
Without the big open field?
Yep.
So that's what I'm going to try. We got some trees to fell.
He's got arborvitaes all the way around, so he doesn't get hardly any wind, and he said it dried great for him. So
all right, because I need to get more sun in. We're going to get the sun, but the wind, I can't cut my whole woods down.
What I would suggest doing is your pallets on the bottom, maybe do it so you have a pallet and then a pallet on edge, so you get the more space, you know what I mean? So you're staggering them, and so you can get some airflow underneath. That
See, I thought about putting an IBC tote or two in there empty.
Oh, that
leave
would do
a hollow pocket.
That would do it.
So I might try that.
Another thing a guy suggested that I do is do a pallet on one side, a pallet on the other side, and in the middle, do a triangle through the middle.
That's a good idea too.
Like
I might try that.
That would, because you could just screw them together, and it would be basically a tunnel underneath.
All right.
And I haven't done that yet, but that's
sort of the same idea I had with the IBC.
It would breathe good then.
Yeah.
So awesome. Well, thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for talking. Check out the channel. Hardworking man. Of course,
and Rachel.
But you get Rachel, so a bonus. There you go. Thanks a lot, guys.
Well, thanks, Chris.
Yeah.